you doing? Let's talk about riding areas today, or riding in general. Throttle therapy, as some would call it. I enjoy getting out and riding around as much as the next person. I enjoy challenging rides. I enjoy picturesque rides. I like riding places where you can see scenery. But I don't have the luxury where I live to get out or to ride in a lot of scenery, because it's just not here. I have been doing quite a bit more riding to the south of where I live, simply because there's a few more trees, there's some hills. It's a little bit more interesting riding, I think, for filming. So I have been doing a lot of riding in a little bit more scenic areas than around, where I live. Well, I mean, this is still pretty close to where I live. I'm only 20 miles away from the town that I live in. So, I'm still pretty close to home. But it's just a little bit different terrain than I have, real close. There's a turkey gonna cross the road up here. Why'd the turkey cross the road? Oh, he's gonna run down the road. Look there. But for me, it's riding isn't so much going out and seeing scenery and whatnot. It's getting on the bike and going. It's solitude. It's just you and the machine going through things like this, discovering new areas within the state they live in, or the area that they live in. There's another turkey that you don't get to see every day from your couch, and that's the biggest thing for me. That's my son doesn't always go riding with me because he doesn't like just running down gravel roads. He likes running trails and twisties and stuff like that. Well, where we live, there isn't a lot of that. You have to kind of just take what you've got and make the best of it. I don't worry about, where I ride, or, if I gotta run down a gravel road. I don't care. I'm just happy to be out on the motorcycle. The freedom of the open road, so to speak. The wind in your hair, all that jazz. I don't care if I go, a couple miles around town. Doesn't matter to me. As long as I can get on the motorcycle and I can go somewhere. Once in a while I find little hidden spots like this that I didn't know were here. I came across this one by accident the other day. There's a deer up ahead of me. And rode through here. It's kind of an interesting little ride. It's got some ruts, and it's got some stuff in it, and it's trees and a little bit of sand, and it's kind of fun. It's a little bit challenging. It's probably shouldn't have my sunglasses on while I'm riding it, but this is, just riding for me is fun. I don't have to be riding twisties or trails or, playing in the sand or anything like that. You don't have to be, you don't have to be riding picturesque scenery type stuff. I mean, this is parts of North Dakota that not everybody sees. The back middle of nowhere, little trails and hidden hidden little areas that no one gets to see. That's the kind of stuff I like to find. And a lot of times you gotta run a gravel road to get there. Gravel road or little blacktop highway, not a big deal. I'll run it. But yeah, for me, it's just the fun of getting out. Ooh, it's a little softer than it was last time I was through here because it's drier. I find it very difficult anymore, especially when it's nice outside, to just sit. I would much sooner be out doing something, you know. And I've always kind of been sort of a little bit more of an outdoor person. So for me to buy the motorcycle was a good idea because it gives me a reason to get off my butt and go do something. We're gonna end the video here. So until next time, later.